if you can take something on the chin and go, bang, all right, I did the wrong thing, or I didn't do what I should have done, or, you know, I didn't achieve that goal because of my own doings. You know, how many people do you hear with so many excuses about why they don't achieve things? They go, everyone, yeah, I couldn't put on that because I'm a natural bloody mesomorph. I burn calories so fast. I couldn't put on that much weight, or I couldn't lose weight. I'm an endomorph. I'm fat and slobby. You know, it's just so many things I hear. Or, you know, there's so many fast food places that's so easy and accessible, so that's why I take out. I hear it all the time. Well, I couldn't make it down to the gym because I didn't have any time. But if you broke that person's day down, you know, we're a 24/7 gym. There's 24 hours in the day. You ask them, you know, you're working for 8 hours, you're sleeping for 8 hours, that's 16 hours gone, there's still 8 hours left. Let's say 2 of those hours you're eating, 2 of those hours you're playing Xbox, there's still 4 hours remaining in your day to still do health and fitness or achieve some sort of goal. So it's just those, like I said before, it's the beliefs that we create that stop us from doing things. And then, you know, a lot of people aren't willing to accept responsibility and say, actually, I didn't do that because of myself. I stopped myself from doing it. It's always external, and that's one of the biggest things. You know, a massive thing in NLP is living at cause and living at effect. So living at effect is essentially that person that says it's everybody else's fault, or it's the weather's fault, or it's my car's fault. You know, that's the person that points the finger. Someone that lives at effect points the finger and always says that it's somebody else's fault. Now, somebody that lives at cause is someone who's, you know, I don't want to say it this way, but someone that's self-motivated, someone that moves towards the goal that they want. You know, someone that is at effect, they move away from pain, yeah? So there's 2 different ways you go with human behavior, and that's either away from pain or towards pleasure. 2 different types of people. You got one guy who moves towards his pleasure. So he's your natural goal setter. He's naturally ambitious. He's always doing the things that he needs to do to achieve pleasure, which is his goal. Or you've got the person that moves away from pain. So they're inadvertently moving towards pleasure by moving away from pain, but you can see it's just a different difference in the language. That's the only difference. I'm moving away from the things that I don't like, which in turn is towards the things that you do like. And the other person is, I'm moving away from the things that I don't like towards what I do like. But they change their language. I'm moving towards what I like. So that's the 2 different types of people, living at cause and living at effect. Like I said before, you've got effect and cause. Effect are the people that blame things on everyone else. So they're the ones that, they're your natural, they don't set goals. You know, they're living at effect. So the things that happen in their life, they organize their path, if that makes sense. So the path that that person goes on is directly related to the things that happen in their life, whereas the person that lives at cause, the path that they go on is created by them. Yeah. So a natural goal setter lives at cause, and his life and his path is created by him or her. So they create the goals, they create the steps, they create the achievements. Whereas someone that lives at effect, their path is directly related to their environment. So what happens around them creates the path. That's the train tracks, yeah? So this thing happens, racism, all that sort of stuff happens, and they're the train tracks. Bullying, all that sort of stuff's the train tracks, and that leads them on the path because they're letting that affect them and change their life and change their path, whereas the person at cause is creating their own train tracks. They're putting down the railroads their own way to head off to achieve their own thing. So the biggest reason to do goal setting is to be that person that when you get to the end step of your goal, when you achieve it, you can actually turn back to yourself and say that was because of you. You reached your goal because of you, and not because of anyone else or because of anything that they did, but because you actually set the goal and you planned and you built the railroad and the train tracks to get there. So that's the biggest reason to set goals. And obviously there's a million other little reasons as well, like it's going to make you more successful, you're going to have that sense of achievement along the way. Planning is a massive skill, time management, organisation, all comes under goal setting, and they're all reasons to do it because you're going to achieve more in your life. But at the end of the day, you want to be that person who's self-responsible, can look at their goals and say, that was because of me.